Hello friends, welcome back to Android app development tutorials. In today's video we will learn how to work with Recycler View in Android Studio. Recycler View is much similar to List View and is a modernized and improved version of List View and is used to show a large collection of data in list format. But it solves many issues with List View, and the major one is memory management. Suppose we have 100 items in a list and we want to display them, but our screen can show only 5 to 6 items at a time, and it is a stupidity to reserve memory for all the 100 items at once which we don't need, and this leads to memory wastage. On the other hand, in Recycler View, memory is reserved only for the items that are visible on the screen. As the user scrolls down the list, the item at the top goes to the bottom and hence the name Recycler View. So let's create a Recycler View. We will create a Recycler View of this type with countries and its flag shown as a single item of this list. First, Android does not provide Recycler View by default, so we need to add a dependency of Recycler View. So go to your project structure, click on dependencies and click on this plus button and search for Recycler View. It will show you the available libraries. Just click on the required one, that is Recycler View here. Type Recycler View and click OK. It will rebuild the project to add that dependency. The dependency has been added. Now we can create our widget Recycler View. So type angle brackets in your XML directory and select it from the list. Give it a height and width of wrap content and give it an ID. Say Recycler View. And close the angle brackets. Also you can give it a layout margin as 10 dp to align it perfect. Now go to your main activity.java file and as usual let's call our Recycler View here. Type Recycler View and name it Recycler View, and in our onCreate method let's call it with the help of findViewById method. Recycler View is equal to findViewById r.id.recycler view. Now since we have created our Recycler View, now we need an adapter to show our Recycler View in a list format. So we will create our adapter now and we will not use the standard adapters. So click on your package name, right click and go to create a new Java class and name it my adapter. The class is being created. Now we will extend this adapter to the base adapter or the Recycler View adapter so that we can inherit the basic properties. Extend this with Recycler View dot adapter, and in the angle brackets we will join this adapter with a class called ViewHolder class. Before moving further, let us know about the ViewHolder class. The ViewHolder class is a nested class in this. It is used to hold the view of the items that are visible to the screen on a particular time. So let's now bind our adapter to the ViewHolder class. So bind this adapter, that is my adapter dot my view holder. This view holder class will hold the views, and to remove this red line we will need to create the my view holder class. Click Alt plus enter on it and create class my view holder. Now again click on this red line and click Alt plus Enter and implement its basic methods that are on create view holder, on bind view holder and get item count. Before moving on to the functioning of these methods, let us first go to our my view holder class and extend it with the basic view holder. View holder, select this view holder from the list, and to remove the red line again click Alt plus Enter and create a constructor which will provide its basic functioning. Now we need a layout for our single item to display how our single item will be shown in a recycler view. So let's now create a new layout first. Go to your resource layout, right click on it and create a new layout resource file. Name it my layout and .xml and click OK. The resource file has been built. Now let's design it. In this recycler view, we will show a list of countries with their flags. So we will need one image view and a text view. First change the layout to relative layout and change its width and height to wrap content so that a single item does not cover our whole space of the screen. Now in here let's create an image view first. Give its width and height as 100 dp so that it does not cover up the whole space, and give it an ID, say image, and give it a layout margin of 10 dps. Give it one more attribute, that is fit xy, so that our image fits to the original dimension. Give it scale type and give its value as fit xy. Close the angle brackets and now create a text view to the right of this image view. Give its width and height as wrap content. Give it a margin as 20 dps. Give it an ID, say text, and set it to the right of our image. Increase its text size to 30 dp and change its color to color primary. And that's it for this layout file. Now again go to your adapter class, and now it's time to call the data which we will display in this layout. So first we need is a string which will contain the name of our countries. So name it countries, and second is the images for our flags, which is to be contained in an integer array. Name it images. And now we will create a constructor to initialize these objects. So type public my adapter and pass these two data strings as parameters. So first type string country, and second is integer array as flags, and in the curly braces assign the country's data to the country which will be initialized by this adapter. and images to flags. And now coming to the default methods of our viewHolder class. First is the onCreateViewHolder. This method is responsible for creating the first view on the screen when this recycler view is initialized. So in this method we will call our layout file to initialize the first view. So here we need a layout inflator. First create an object of view, name it view, and in this we will call our layout with the help of layout inflator method. Layout inflator dot from parent dot get context, and we will inflate the view, that is r dot layout dot my layout, and the second parameter as parent and the third parameter as false, and return this view. Return your viewHolder class with this view, my viewHolder class, which will display the view, and which view which is contained in this onCreateViewHolder method. Now coming to the next method, onBindViewHolder. This method is used to bind the widgets contained in the layout file to their actual functioning. But before that, let's code our myViewHolder class. This viewHolder class, as I said, is used to hold the view that is visible on the screen so that it does not refer to the same view again and again when the list is scrolled up. So it will contain the IDs permanently prefetched for the IDs to come. So it will contain a text view, and an image view, the two widgets that we have in our layout file. Name it image view, and in its constructor we will assign these widgets with their IDs with the help of findViewById method. So type text view is equal to, now we will refer to the IDs with the help of this item view of the view. So item view dot findViewById r dot id dot text. Similarly, press Ctrl D, do it same for the image, and type here image view. Now we can use these widgets to refer to the same view again and again in our onBindViewHolder method to provide their functioning. Now we can use these widgets to refer to the same view again and again in our onBindViewHolder method to provide their functioning. As we know, we will set the text whatever we will get to our text view, and we will refer to this with the help of this holder object of myViewHolder class. So type here holder dot, we will access our text view now, text view, and we will set its text to the countries set text whatever we will receive in the countries string. So type here countries, and to that particular position which we will get as a parameter to this method, countries, and in this type position. Similarly, do it for the image view, press Ctrl D. We will set the image view to the image resource. So type set image resource to whatever we will receive in the images string, images position. And the third, get item count method is used to return the number of items that we have in our list. So in any of the list that we have mentioned above, type images dot length so that it return the total number of values to let the recycler view know the number of total items in our list. And that's it for this adapter. Now go to your main activity java.java file and set this recycler view to this adapter. Now it's time to add the actual data that we want to show. So first create a integer array to pass on the images. Type here images and give its value. I have already copied the images or the flags of our countries in the drawable folder. You can copy your own files. So I am passing here the IDs. r.drawable dot first is India. Similarly for all other. Do it for all the flags: India, America, Russia, Paris, UK, Germany and Australia. Similarly create a string array to give the title to these images. Name it countries or anything you want. And do it for all the countries in the string. Now set this recycler view to our adapter. So create new adapter of type myAdapter. Name it adapter equal to new myAdapter, and it will accept the parameters that we have just created. First is the string named countries and second is images. And set this adapter to our recycler view. Recycler view dot set adapter to this adapter. Now for the last thing is we need to set the layout manager for our recycler view so that our items are shown in a vertical list view. So set recycler view dot set layout manager. In here type new layout manager, new linear layout manager, and pass the context as this, and that's it. Now let's run our application. And here is it. Recycler view is working perfectly fine. You can create a recycler view of your own type, of your own design. Only this much for this video. See you in my next video. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Subscribe for more such educational content.